Hello there, Ringside Crew.
Hey dudes at Ringside Crew, this is Davian.
Hey, it's Jenny Santana here.
This is Elsie.
This is the Savage Juggernaut, Tamaku.
Inside Ring.
This is Thomas D. Bruff.
This is Billy Starks.
Mr. Chad Epic.
Megan Mason.
Hey everybody, Scotland's own Brody Adler.
The headliner in charge, Marco Mania.
This is your girl Charisma.
Papa Dink, Brendan Dicker.
This is According to Woods.
Savannah Summers.
I'm Shorty.
Tasman inside.
You are watching
The internationally known
Dudes at Ringside podcast, hosted by Metal Geek and Joe the Panther Jr.
Hello! Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to Mario Day. On the episode 196 of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. Hello, I am your host, Joe the Panther the Third. And now, from the top of Metal Mountain all the way down to all 50 states and the globe is, hey, Harley, it's the happy heel himself, the Metal Geek.
What's going on, Ringside Crew? What's going on, internationally known? What's going on, everybody? How's it going today, Joe? Happy Mario Day.
Hello! Of course. So, you ready to introduce our guests? Another member of the East Coast Wrestling Month.
Mm-hmm.
And now, let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to a member of the Pennsylvania Wrestling Promotion, PPW. Now, let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to the, what's his name, Geek?
Breaux Keller.
Breaux Keller. Yeah.
What's going on, dudes?
What's up? What's up, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Exactly. Keep it nice and easy. What's up, bro?
Yeah,
That's it.
Oh, how are you guys? Having a good day so far?
Yeah, we're having a great day.
Having a super day.
That's
We're
what I like
supposed to
hear.
get snow this weekend again.
Yeah, Saturday is supposed to be snow day again. Snow day in Pennsylvania.
Wait, that's real?
Yeah.
We're getting
Yeah.
snow?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's news to me. I had no idea.
Look who's here.
Harley, what's going on?
Harley has arrived.
What's up, girl?
I say other people are the queen of the indies, but Harley is true of the Pennsylvania indies. She's the queen. That's like the princess of the indies right there. The Pennsylvania indies, she's like the queen princess of that, I swear.
Oh, no argument here. You're spot on. She is such an awesome fan. She is at every show. She is vocal at every show. She's making the signs. She just had a birthday last show. She's awesome. It's always nice to see her. I'm glad.
Yeah, I just crowned her the princess of the Pennsylvania indie scenes. She's gonna have to make that sign now. Joe Panther dug me the princess. Yep, she's the princess. She's gonna put that in her bio on Instagram. The princess of the Pennsylvania indie scenes.
It fits. That's a good little ring to it.
There we go. There you go. So, if our fans are not, our international fans are not familiar with you, introduce yourself.
Yes, well, as you alluded to, Breaux Keller. That is how I go. The Jockzilla, if you will. And I'm bringing all energy to the ring. And little fun fact for those that didn't know, I have this little dandy right here with me.
The champ.
Just, you know, keeping it warm. Keeping it warm.
There you go.
Look at that beaut. This is, I mean, it's so heavy. It's like tough to carry sometimes.
So who's somebody you would love to defend the belt against? And it could be anybody.
That is a loaded question. Yeah.
It could be anybody.
Because, I mean, even this weekend, Saturday, I'm going against Davey Richards. Ever heard of him?
Wow. Davey Richards? Crap, man. You know, tell Davey the dude say hi.
I can absolutely do that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's one of those matches where, you know, until you get there and you're in it, you're like, wow, is this real life? Like, is this happening right now? Yeah. Like, should I be here? But it's been a long time coming. I mean, we were supposed to wrestle a couple months ago, but I guess something popped up on his schedule. He had to be in California. But either way, I'm excited because he is one of the single most intimidating humans that I've ever come across in all of wrestling. He's like probably top 5 in that category. aside from like Nick Gage or Homicide, any of those characters. But I'm excited about it. I know I'm going to have to probably dial it in and really try to stretch myself thin and explore some more submission style wrestling, get a little bit more gritty with it. But in terms of anybody else, I mean, my goodness, you said of all time or like current wrestlers of all stages?
No, you could wrestle any. It could be anybody right now.
It's like the AEW has the door that you could just open up.
It's a forbidden door. You could pop in there and say, "Hey guys, who wants a shot at the belt?"
There we go. Yeah. Well, in that front, then I would start WWE. Riddle's a dude that I would absolutely want to get in the ring with. I've trained with him before. Awesome guy, brings a lot to the table. I see a lot of similarities between the two of us, and trust me, I hear all the similarities people making just because of my name. But he's certainly somebody I would want to get in there with. But also, oh my goodness, there's so many people. Carmelo Hayes in NXT.
Oh man, definitely. Right?
Dude is a stud. I actually wrestled him on the indies up at Beyond Wrestling.
Oh, I know Beyond.
He was still Christian Casanova. Guy is so good. He is like butter in the ring, so smooth. But who else? We got AEW too. That roster is stacked. They have about 4,000 people under their umbrella.
And they keep adding more people.
Yeah. My goodness. Jericho is a dream match. I think anybody that's in wrestling would want to be in the ring with him. I mean, that's an easy one. But then, my goodness, he just left. But Cody is somebody that, you know, everybody looks up to. Adam Cole is probably number one.
Bryan Danielson.
What's that?
Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson. He's right there beside Davey Richards. Like, those two, I feel like that would be quite a battle. But yeah, I mean, I would never say no to that. Moxley, all those bigger names. But Adam Cole, certainly, I think of everybody I just listed would be number one.
Ooh, I got a match for you. You versus Rembrandt.
Oh, I'm ready for that. Name the time, name the place. I'm there.
But would you have it in a steel cage? So
why not?
Cosmic can't interfere, so she don't get any interference. You know, you gotta have a clean fight.
Rembrandt's sneaky though, and especially with Cosmic hanging around. You never know what they're up to. So
Harley's gonna get mad at me. I think she's gonna get mad and turn heel on me. She's not talking about my girl like that.
Sorry, Harley.
Yeah.
I like a yes. You know what I mean? You got to have a clean fight. I'm always down for a clean match, but you know, there is times that the Panther does go heel and I have to bring a manager with me. So
it's understandable. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You were talking about Riddle a little bit earlier, but it wouldn't be too bad if you were tag team partners with him as well.
Oh, I mean, I'd be all about that. Seriously. That would be a dream tag right there. I mean, for me, I should say, and not necessarily the grand scheme of the world, but for me personally, I would be more than thrilled to get in there and be a tag partner with Riddle. But I can't diminish what he's doing right now. Him and Randy Orton, RK Bro, they are doing some work.
I don't know. I sense that bite is coming.
Hey, we'll see.
The snake bite is coming. You know, it's coming soon.
Well, I feel like something just happened where Orton just called him his friend. He just said for the first time in 20 years, he's got a friend in wrestling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, hey, I don't know. I don't want to say that it's impossible, but they're looking pretty good at the moment. But yeah, I think you're right, though.
After Mania, I think the match, when they lose at Mania, he's going to RKO him.
Oh, you think they're going to lose at Mania?
Oh, yeah.
Who are they? They're going to go downhill soon, and I think because you can't trust that snake right there.
That snake, snakes.
No,
come on.
Right.
You're right.
They say that like the snake was trying to go across water, so he went on the animal's back. That's Bray Wyatt said it. One of his little rants he did. He's like the snake couldn't get across the water, so he got on the animal's back, and halfway across the water, the snake bit the animal and said, "Never trust the snake."
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk
hopped on the frog's back.
Yeah, hops on the frog's back.
Yep.
See.
CM Punk said it too in a recent interview, promo. He's like, there was a story about an old man and a snake.
Oh, you're right. He did mention that, didn't he?
So don't trust the snake. He's like, you stupid old man. No, he goes, why'd you bite me? I'm a snake.
Yeah, exactly. That was it. Yeah.
The greatest
like, well,
promo.
can't argue that. You're right.
That promo was classic,
He's
Probably
so
one of
good
my
with the
favorite.
microphone. He makes it look so easy and effortless.
So,
I can't even say it, but
so Geek, we missed our second question we always ask the guests. So who trained you?
Oh, I've had the wonderful grace of being trained by Twisted Tate.
Ooh.
If you're not familiar, he runs Atomic Championship Wrestling. And interesting story, if you don't mind me telling.
Yeah,
Go
sure.
ahead.
So, really quick, digressing, I graduated from college and I still had this craving because I ran track in college. I was an All-American hurdler. And I wanted to still compete. Like, I still wanted to actually use my athletic abilities and be in a competitive field. So my brother was actually dating. Are you familiar with Jamie Senegal?
yes.
Yeah.
She was on our podcast. She was on our podcast.
There we go. All right. Perfect. Yeah. So my brother was dating her, and there was a night we were just having like a bonfire, and the conversation came up where it was like, hey, you should get into wrestling. You've always talked about it. You've always wanted to do it. You got nothing left at this point. You graduated. So I was like, all right, what do I got to do? And then boom, I get like a Facebook message like 10 seconds later from Jamie. See you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Here's the address. We're going to wrestle. And I was like, whoa, wait, what? So legit, the next day I showed up at Twisted Tate's training center and helped put the ring up. So I learned that on day one, which, by the way, not enough wrestlers know how to do these days. I feel like wrestlers are spoiled to an extent. And I fall under that umbrella as well to an extent, but I do know how to put a ring up. That's for damn sure. And so literally that night I learned how to run the ropes, took some bumps. They taught me a couple things. And I was like, oof, this feels right. So yeah, I stuck around with Atomic Championship Wrestling for a while. And Tate, he was with Lufisto at the time. So I got to be under her kind of guiding wing as well. But he was awesome. He was a great trainer, so patient. He was a very chill guy. Always, just had like fun little quips and conversations that we could just talk about wrestling. Because it's not always about what you do in the ring. It's just having those conversations, learning more about the reasons why people do things, this, that, and the other. So I value that time a lot training with Twisted Tate.
And we got some questions here. I just don't want to skip over these. So,
Sure.
So Harley goes, that's a heavy title right there.
This is heavy.
She says,
Oh,
you
yeah.
deserve the biggest matches ever. Brandon Denker asks, why is Joe wearing a Mario hat?
Because it's Mario Day. It's Mario Day.
Come on, Brandon.
And then he goes, I get it. It's Mario because I'm like Bowser and he won't play near the 2036 title.
That belt will be mine.
You want to explain to Joe what's going on?
It's Mario Day, and don't worry.
No, about the 2036 title.
Yeah, what's that?
Oh, that is a title belt that was the podcast. There's a YouTuber. His name is Papa Dank, and that's his like title belt. It's almost like the 24/7 title.
It's like,
okay.
Yeah.
But
so
what day can you not defend it? Or what hour can it not be defended?
It's 23/6 all the time.
And when I beat him, when I go to Long Island fight title, see where all the T-shirts usually go on me? That is where the title is going to be hanging out. Two of my dad and mom get me in my sleep and do this on me. No!
And then Joe's not going to come back.
Yeah. My mom, take the belt as I'm sleeping. She's going to go, 1, 2, 3. It's my belt now. No! Yeah. That's my love. That's my love.
If you give me a mixed tag with a female wrestler, who would your partner be?
Oh, that's a great question. And I actually had some experience in doing this before. It was down in like the DC area in Virginia specifically. I was tag team partners with Willow Nightingale.
Wow.
If you're familiar.
Yes.
Willow, yeah.
Yeah, we were Wilbro. That was our tag team.
Wilbro.
Yeah, what a fun night. And it was the best like accident that happened because Barbie Hayden, she's out from like Vegas. She was supposed to fly in and be my tag partner that night. It was for a Sadie Hawkins dance, is what they called the show. And basically it was this tournament of mixed tag teams. And then the final was like, I guess 4 teams, maybe 5. Yeah, 4 teams all competing against each other then. So our first match was against Harlow and Kevin Blackwood. We won that to go to the finals. And since Barbie Hayden couldn't show up, Willow was there. Wilbro became a tag team that night. And it was so much fun. But the finals was against, like, MJF was in the final. Allie Catch, she was in the final.
Wow.
Veda Scott. Who the heck else? Eric Royal, if you know him. He's from the South. But yeah, it was stacked, and it was so much fun. We had a blast and a half doing it. So I would always go back to Willow in a heartbeat. Who else is out there that I would – oh.
King?
What's that?
Kylan King?
Oh, totally. Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many options, but right off the bat, Willow jumped.
Oh, Billy Stark. I could see you tagging with Billy Stark.
Little Mean Kathleen, I was told at one point.
Yes, Little Mean Kathleen. Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun tag team, right?
Somebody mentioned that at one point. I was like, all right, well, how do we make it happen?
We need to get her in PPW.
Hey, if I pulled the strings, I'd be all about it. Like
PPW and VPW too.
Actually, we're having Billy Stark's boyfriend, Monday, where are we now? This is the 17th. We are having Myers on the podcast. He's never heard of PPW.
Wow.
Yeah, he's from Pittsburgh.
What's his name?
Was it something Myers?
Marcus
Myers.
Matthews.
Marcus Myers.
No, Matthews.
Matthew Myers, yeah.
Joe, you're the drunk Howard Finkel. Just go back to sleep.
Howard Finkel, yeah, that's me.
I only asked because I was just in Pittsburgh for a show last weekend, so I didn't know.
Joe, go back backstage. I think you need to go take a nap. I'll take over the rest of the
Always.
show.
I think I drank too much of my my lava lamp. Sorry.
Too much lava juice, Joe.
It looks like juice. It keeps changing colors on me. I stared at it too long.
Yeah, there you go.
I have a real one, but I'm afraid it may fall on my computer and kill my computer. So
no, we don't want that. We don't want that.
That's the only way I'll be on the podcast. I'll be on my phone.
Jeffy goes, he did not understand the assignment.
Mod, go back to saying nice things about the podcast and talk like a robot. Yeah. So do you have any more fun stories from the ring or the road?
Oh my goodness. I mean, I could go on and on about some fun stories. I mean,
as long as they don't get us in trouble.
Well,
or yourself.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I mean, especially nowadays, everybody, rightfully so, needs to be very careful with what they're saying, what they're doing. Because I feel like for a while there, everybody was just so reckless, like on social media and whatnot, saying this, saying that, whatever. And like, as you guys have probably seen, so many people are getting caught up in that. And it's like, yeah, get them out of here. They don't need to be saying that stuff. We don't need that slander, that negativity. But yeah, I mean, story-wise, oh my goodness. Actually, funny enough, here's a good story for you. So you know PCO, obviously.
Yeah.
And you know Homicide.
Yes.
All right. So we were doing a show with them, and the promoter got us all a motel. Tim Donst was there as well, if that rings a bell. He's actually up here in the Northeast too, in Pennsylvania. But the four of us, we were going back to the motel, and there was another one across the street from us, right? So I guess they're just two rival motels. And we check in, get our hotel key card. Or I shouldn't even say we checked in. Like, we were given our key cards. So we just like pulled up to the room because I guess the promoter checked in ahead of time. But we swipe the key card, open the door, and then there's this couple in bed laying there. And mind you, this is after a show. So it's like 2 a.m. And we walk in. They are frightened out of their mind because they see this Frankenstein-looking dude. They see a guy whose name is literally Homicide. And then me and Don's there. We walk in. We're startled. We're like, whoa, what is happening? You guys are in our room. They're freaking out. They are from France. So they're yelling at us in French. We don't know what they're saying. PCO, though, thankfully speaks French. So he was like, apparently we're at the wrong motel. So in a weird
But how'd you get the key?
Our key card from the motel across the highway worked in this room at this motel. And then we finally realized, like, oh, we need to go over there and get into our rooms.
So wait, you could open any door in any hotel in that room, I guess?
Evidently, because we walked right into that room. There was no question. That thing swiped, turned green. We walked right in. That was easily one of the wackiest stories that I can say I had in professional wrestling.
Would you mind if we make that into a clip and post that clip on Instagram? Because that's a funny clip. That'd be like
by all means.
Yes, Geek, because Geek's the master making clips.
Yeah. Oh, by all means. Yeah, that was such an interesting time, and I value every second of it because, like, that's one of those memories that will stick with me forever. You know.
I think I wasn't there, but I think that's a memory that's gonna stick with me right now.
It was it's like, how did the card work? It wasn't even the right motel.
That sounded like remember when WWE was doing those story things and they used the cartoon of the people standing. You ever see that? Like it was a show WWE had.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The what you call it, the cartoon.
Oh,
show.
It was on the network.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the Road Diaries or Road Stories or something like that.
Yes. That reminds. All I could see is a cartoon PCO standing there like and speaking in French, and you're in like the thing would start, the door would open, and a giant guy standing in the door is you, and those people are husband and wife are like da-da-da-da, yelling in French.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was so wild, and even before that, it was like Nick Gage and Homicide. We were out at the bar after the show, just enjoying some time together, and the four of us going to like McDonald's, and some of the kids in there, like they were having their own late night. We're walking in and they're all just like giving us these weird looks. Like, who is this group of oddballs that just walked in here?
Oh God.
It was, surreal evening, but it was worth every second. I had a blast and a half.
That's great. That's great. Yeah.
That story, I can't get over that story now. That story is so freaking
I can
funny.
see PCO is in the door just sitting there. You're like,
we were like, well, you're in our room, and they're like, well, you're in our room, like we're sleeping. What are you talking about? And I didn't understand what they were saying, but that's what PCO
knew everything they were saying. He could have changed the whole thing, and you all could have been like arrested.
Yeah, really.
I mean, PCO could have talked Frankenstein for all you know, too.
That is so accurate.
He's a robot.
He is such a nice guy, though. I'll give him that. He was so sweet. Like, that was such an amazing weekend. It was like tournament, so that was so much fun. Just getting to meet all these guys, like I was saying a bit ago in regards to Twisted Tate, like it's amazing how much you learn about wrestling while you're not wrestling. I know that sounds backwards, but just the conversations, the stories, there's so much that goes into it. And you really get like a whole different perspective of professional wrestling when, you're with these different guys and girls just having conversations.
I'm jealous.
I'm jealous of
jealous. Come on now. Here, I'll let it down for you, Harley.
Slow motion. It's going to come in slow motion. The hair.
Slow ride.
Another clip, Geek. Had to put him in slow motion.
There we go.
And Harley's just going to take over the interview. Do you have a collection of anything?
A collection of anything? Oh, I feel bad because I really don't. I mean,
an awesome sign in the background that says beer. I like that sign.
Yeah, right. That's a yard sale pickup right there.
Kind of looks like the Brave. Look, the Atlanta Braves show up.
Sorry.
It looks like the Atlanta Braves be almost. Sorry with the Philly jerk, and I tell you something with the Braves, you're like, how dare you?
Yeah, seriously, Philly all day, every day. They're playing Brooklyn tonight. Ben Simmons returning to Philadelphia. Good game.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh boy, here we go.
It's gonna be a wild one. They're playing now. I think.
I told my parents are in Brooklyn, but I was like, I was wrong. You know, it's funny when I grew up on Long Island, so like I grew up with like the Knicks and the Nets weren't even thought of being New York yet. There was still New Jersey, and then I moved here
Right.
and they moved to Brooklyn. So it's like we got to trade. Joe
Flip flopped.
Yeah. I got traded to Pennsylvania, and then they got traded to Brooklyn. So it was like a trade.
So you were a Mets fan then? Did you follow baseball?
Oh, I hate the Mets.
Oh, get that out of here, Yankees!
I grew up in New York.
Yeah, come on, Queens though, Long Island. I feel like you got to be a Mets fan, right?
No. Their fans are scary.
She remembers when you had short hair, but she's loving the hair.
Thank you. Yeah, the short hair. Well, you guys know, like when quarantine hit, like everything was in lockdown. So it was like, all right, you know what? I don't know how long this is gonna last. I legit texted like my one friend group. I was like, all right, guys, get ready for this. And I know it sounds stupid, but I'm gonna grow my hair out. And then they were like, all right, yeah, sure, whatever. Give it 2 weeks, you'll get bored of it. But then 2 weeks turned to 2 months. 2 months turned into a year and a half. Here we are. I'm just letting it fully flow, baby.
I had a full beard at the beginning of the pandemic.
I looked horrible when during the pandemic, and I'm like, damn, I really need to get a haircut.
Yeah, but that's what it was about. You could just like not give a care. Do whatever you want.
I had a full beard. My sister's a nurse, and she said you have to shave your beard. I shaved everything off. I came back, and I said, I'm gonna grow some facial hair. So I just grew a mustache, and it was like normal length, like I showed you the sticker.
Yeah.
And then recently, I was like, I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I'll grow the sides out. Let my caterpillar grow a little longer.
Looks great.
My barber. I got out of the chair. My barber's like, "Oh, you have Hulk Hogan. You got Puerto Rican. You mean a Puerto Rican Hulk Hogan?" And then I thought about it. Yeah, they do suck.
Yeah, they do.
I'm more of a Rick Steiner. Not than Hulk Hogan. Rick Steiner's. Come on, how many?
I'm all about that. Yeah, Rick Steiner.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Dog face gremlin.
The gremlin. Yeah, exactly. See,
his son's wrestling now, which is awesome.
I had to trim mine down.
Yeah. It's a thing when I have something to take care of. My dad starts seeing my caterpillar start getting a little woolly down here. He's like, just go in the bathroom.
Hey, from what I can see, it looks great. That's a rockin' stash you got there.
Yep. Yeah, I had a soccer mom, pull into the parking lot of my job, and she looked at me, and then she looked back and she's like, "I like your mustache." I was like, "Thanks."
Thank you.
It's now something that I told this to a girl that works for me. I said before, when I worked at my old job, when people were mean to me, I had no way of defending myself. And now they know not to mess with me because I have a microphone.
Exactly right. Exactly right. You're a smart man.
Yeah.
So do you have a dream opponent that you want to face?
Dream opponent?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think I kind of touched on a little bit. I didn't get into too much depth, but like right now, if there was a number one.
All right, then favorite opponent you worked with.
Favorite that I've worked with. Oh, yeah. That's a good one because I've had not a lot, but I should say I've had, a lot of luck in terms of who I've gotten in the ring with. I've been very fortunate with a lot of people that I've been in there with. Oh my goodness. I can think of a couple of my favorite matches since we've been talking about PPW. Joey Martinez, we had a good little rivalry going at PPW. Actually had to defeat him to win this bad boy. And I defended it successfully against him, just saying. But yeah, I mean, that was a good battle because he's somebody that I think we just have a lot of good chemistry. So getting in there together, we could feel each other out. Everything went smoothly. We were comfortable with each other, open about what we wanted to do. So he's definitely up there, somebody that I've really enjoyed working with. In terms of like big names, like I said, Carmelo Hayes in NXT, he was incredible. Kurt Hawkins, he was really, really awesome to be in there with. Leo Rush, for that matter, he's so elusive with his moves. Like he's quick, but he knows when to slow it down and soak it in. Yeah, there's a lot. Like I mentioned Tim Donst before. He's somebody that we used to battle it out with. My goodness, I could just keep going on and on. Like I said, I've been lucky with a lot of the people I've been in the ring with. Heck, even Brutal Bob Evans. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He was Ring of Honor guy for a while.
Yeah, I think I've heard of him. Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
He's so knowledgeable and he's so giving of that knowledge for wrestling. I would recommend anybody that's watching, especially like even you guys being in wrestling, give him a follow on Facebook. He always has little tidbits, little quips to share, just in terms of wrestling, the wrestling world, behind the scenes, promoting yourself, everything. But I tagged with him down in Alabama, and that was so much fun. Even in that one match, I learned so much from him. But yeah, I mean, I could go on and on for like favorite opponents. But yeah, Isaiah Frazier, I'll say this name too. He's a Virginia guy, and we had a match for Primetime Pro Wrestling, who, by the way, coming up, I got to double check the date, but they have another show coming up in April, the end of April, I believe, where I'll be wrestling O'Shea Edwards. That's in Washington, D.C.
Oh, wow.
But him and I feel like I've been saying this a lot. It was another tournament that I was in. We had a stellar match, and he was somebody, he's so natural. Like when we got in there, everything just clicked. Just everything went right. And that was one of my top 3 favorite matches of all time that I've been in. So yeah, I feel like I just gave you a lot of names of like favorite.
That's people. Okay. You did a top 10. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. That's
so
sure. But it was a blast. I mean, I cherish all those matches, but yeah, they always say my favorite match is my next match. So
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
That's always like a good thing it's like, because you keep getting to, we're almost at 1,000. We're 1,000 on our Facebook page, but me and Joe want to get to 2,000.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You always gotta look forward, keep going.
It's hard to do that these days when you don't want to like post too many things because people think like you're overwhelming them with posts, and like the thing is,
that's how you have to get over, Joe.
We want to.
You do.
The people get mad that we message too much, but like, how do you talk to these wrestlers if you can't message them?
Right. Well, it's the thing. Like you just said it. You have to almost just have continuous content, like daily, really, at this point in time, because people want that instant gratification, right? So it's like, I need this in front of me now. Go. What's next? What else can I consume? What other media do you have for me? So yeah, I mean, I would never worry about posting too much. Throw it all out there for everybody all the time.
Exactly. You're number 196 right now, our episode.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Well, yeah, almost to episode 200. So there you go. So
yep.
Exactly. Keep on going. Like 200, like you said, what's next? 250, 500, 1,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Keep going. Right.
When you get it on, actually, we're almost, we went way past 30. So we're almost with the time. We're almost, and we kept going.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
we're having fun.
Right. Yeah.
So are you into any like video games?
Not so much. I used to play video games when I was younger, but anymore, I just feel like I can't keep up with the people that game nowadays. Like they're so good. Like I've played Call of Duty. I will say the one game that I'm a fan of is Rocket League. That is something I can play.
Geek. Oh, we lose Geek. Hello?
Is he frozen over there?
He's froze, yeah. So do you you say you don't play video games that much. What are your top 5 favorite movies?
Oh goodness. Snatch is number 1. If you haven't heard of it, because I know a lot of people haven't, definitely recommend it. Brad Pitt's in it, Jason Statham's in it. It's an all-star cast, amazing storyline. Superbad, hilarious movie.
Oh God, yes.
Love Superbad. My goodness, I don't even know. There's so many movies out there. The Strangers, that was a creepy, cool movie from back in the day. Yeah, those are top 3. I don't even know if I can think of 2 more. Anymore, I just feel like I'm watching a lot of shows, like mini series, limited series, whatever's on Netflix. There's one out now that DDP, he's the star of. It's called Guardians of Justice.
Never heard of that one.
Oh, you should watch it. If you like video games and you like wrestling, I feel like you'll love this show because it's filmed in so many different styles. It's like cartoons, it's anime, it's live actors, it's 3D animation. They go in and out so much, like literally scene to scene. And DDP is the main character, so it's pretty freaking awesome.
This Saturday, me and my parents are going to watch the most recent Medea movie.
Yeah, I never got into those, unfortunately.
They're not everybody's bag, but they're funny. But not everybody likes Medea. It's sad. She's funny.
I was gonna ask. I got cut off. Did we still going or?
Do you want to keep going?
Or do you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's go for till we get to 40.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So all
right.
So, do you have any upcoming shows or?
Oh, do I? Yeah. So Saturday, we've already talked about PPW. Get to defend this bad boy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just so beautiful, isn't it? Defending that against Davey Richards, and then Sunday.
It'll be awesome match.
I'm so excited for it. It's gonna be awesome. But then Sunday, have you guys ever heard of Kaiju? Big Battle?
Yeah. Yes, I've heard of it. Yes.
Doing some Kaiju action on Sunday afternoon.
That's with the mask wrestlers, right?
Yeah, it's like alien robots, space invaders fighting for the world.
Oh gosh.
It's incredible and it's so much fun. And when you talk about suspending disbelief, fans of Kaiju and the ones that go to these shows, they are the best because they just forget anything that's in existence around them and just purely enjoy the wrestling in the ring with these monsters. Yeah. So I'm very excited about that.
What character are you going to be?
Am I allowed to say?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be Dr. Cube.
Dr. Cube.
Yes.
I don't want to get you in trouble and the promotion is dinging our doorbell. You wasn't supposed to say.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun. So I have that then on Sunday. And then next weekend, I'll actually be in Nashville for work. But then from there, I'm going to go down to Georgia and then wrestle in Alabama. So busy week next weekend as well. And then I think Mania is like the following week, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a lot going on here coming up. It's going to be a busy spring. I'm hoping to keep the calendar full. If you guys have any more, you said VCW, I believe. If you have more
VPW.
VPW, that's what it was, VPW. You have to send me their info because any opportunities I can get to be with new promotions, travel to new areas, I want to take full advantage of it because I think too often a lot of people get comfortable, and I'm guilty of this. Like you stick in this one little region and you don't really get out there too much. You can't really expand your horizons. So I want to make sure I'm traveling as often and as frequently as I can, debuting on new shows, reaching new fan bases, really just trying to spread the Breaux Keller name.
And also there's the beach too.
Actually, wait, I forgot to mention this. Creative Pro and VPW are doing a double shot weekend.
Oh, nice. Creative Pro, I said his name, Kurt Hawkins, earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're doing a double shot weekend. So Creative Pro is going to be in Hicksville on the 20th. VPW is going to be on the 19th in St. James.
Oh, nice.
So maybe a little bit further from each other, but they're both going to be on Long Island. So,
okay.
Something to think about.
No, totally. Absolutely.
Cap was supposed to be free and something came up, so they're not doing
That's
it.
They're going to charge people now. So
I don't know if you ever heard of the wrestler Johnny Clash.
No.
He's a Long Island wrestler. He's pretty.
Do you know any Cap people or?
I mean, I'm familiar with some, especially if you gave me a name, I could be like, oh yeah, that person.
Phil Cardigan.
What's that?
Phil Cardigan. Yeah, that's one of the Cap guys.
Cardigan, like the
Cardigan. Yeah, Phil Cardigan. He looks like if you saw him, you would think
he drinks the coffee.
he drinks like he has a coffee
okay,
cup. Yeah,
like Richard Holiday. Doesn't he do that? The coffee.
I think so.
Yeah.
His thing is he's like, if you saw me, you'd do like Homer Simpson, nerd.
I love that. That's incredible that he actually incorporates that into his gimmick. Then
Aaron Rourke's another one from Cap.
Yep. Very.
You know him or?
Well, I mean, we're not like super tight. We've done a couple shows together, but definitely familiar with the name. Seen some of the work. Yeah.
He's great. You know.
Oh, totally. I mean,
Rivera is another.
A lot of the Cap wrestlers that come out of Creative Pro, they're all. I mean, they're getting training from literally the best. So
yeah.
They're all super talented, and yeah, they can easily hold their own in the ring.
Harley like that nerd. And I'm wearing a Mario hat, and I'm calling people nerd. Captain Literal, man.
I think the chat's a little slow for me, so I'm just waiting. You know?
Yeah, mine too. It like a little slow.
I was gonna say I haven't seen any of these comments, so I'm just going with whatever you're saying.
Yeah, it's when you're on a certain, like, if you're not on a laptop, it doesn't really pop up unless you're like have it the screen a certain way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will this help? Maybe.
Can you see it now?
Nope. That actually made it more difficult.
Okay. Wait, I'm trying to think what else.
Do you have any more social medias or?
Yeah, social medias are actually easy, and that is not by mistake. I make it super easy so people don't have to guess. It's, Instagram at Breaux Keller, Facebook, Breaux Keller, like it's a name, and then Twitter at Breaux Keller. Yeah.
I feel bad I didn't get a chance to put it on Twitter today because I always put it on Twitter and at Dudes at Ringside, then at the guest, and I was so amped about this interview that I was so tired this morning because I was like, I'm not gonna get out, and I did. And my prick.
It's all good. We can make sure we get it out there. We'll retweet it. I'll share it. Everything.
All right.
That's right.
You follow the Dudes at Ringside page on Twitter yet?
I'm not sure. I'll have to check. But if I don't, I definitely will by the end of the night.
Definitely. We'll have to follow each other by the end of the night. That's
exactly. It. Yeah, we're family now.
That's exactly.
Yeah, Twitter is weird. You're right, Harley.
Joe hates Twitter.
Twitter makes me mad because like you think that they're following you and then you're like, you don't follow me, I'm not following.
I think I'm
you.
following like 3,000 people and not enough people are following me. There's something wrong here.
Yeah.
Oh.
People gotta
change that. We gotta change that.
People gotta start following the page.
The word through the locker room this Saturday at the PPW about the dudes.
Totally. I'll make sure I say something to Danny Moe for you as well.
She's gonna beat me up. She's gonna come to my.
She's gonna beat Joe up because
she's gonna come to Key Food and be like this.
How many times are you gonna request me? I'm busy.
She's really, really. I'm 5'1". To me, everybody's really, really tall. I'm gonna hear boom, 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 because she's physical fitness. So she's gonna come running up to me, high kneeing, and I'm gonna be like blocking the shelf, and she's just gonna go
clothesline.
Like,
yep.
Hello.
Take you right out.
Yeah, let me alone. She's gonna like nerd style from like Saved by the Bell and like hold me against the shelf. I'm gonna be like, get off me. Throw me in the cooler.
It's been a fun interview. So
this has been fun.
Thanks so much for coming on, by the way.
Absolutely, guys. I appreciate you having me. It's definitely been a good time. I'm glad we were able to find this date and get ourselves on here so we could get a little chit chat about some wrestling.
Wrestling, yeah.
Maybe in the future you could come back too, right?
Yes.
You'll have another
for
belt.
Sure.
We'll definitely have you come back in the future. And we're, as I said, we're coming up to on the 18th. We're coming up to our 200th episode. So
yeah,
we'll have to remind you and tell you to give us a shout out.
Yeah, for sure. Let me know. I'll share it. I'll let everybody know. 200. That's a big number for you guys.
Yeah.
Especially since we've been doing it for a year.
That's it.
Yeah.
Bravo. That's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Doing the work, man. Doing the work.
And Harley's saying bye to you. She's saying bye to you, by the way.
Oh, bye. You're the best. Harley, you're too freaking nice. I appreciate you. You're the best.
We send her a sticker.
She's going to be there Saturday. I hope she is at least. I'm going to see her there.
She got a sticker of ours. I sent her 3 stickers. One for her, one for her dad, and one for her sister.
Nice. That's perfect.
Everybody gets a sticker. You get a sticker. I'm running out of stickers, and I'm like, I gotta stop being like Oprah. You get a sticker and you get a sticker.
Hey, Joe, what you're doing is you're promoting.
Yes.
You're
Exactly
smart.
right.
You're smart, Joe. You're smart. There
Don't
you go.
stop promoting, Joe.
I'm running out of
That's it.
stickers. That's why I'm like, kind of gotta stop
You
being like,
you give out free stickers. People see it,
yes.
or they throw it in the garbage. One or the
Yeah.
other. and
Nah.
then the maintenance guy just sees it. That's all.
Like, oh, a sticker.
As long as somebody's seeing it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Harley liked her cool sticker. I know she did.
Good.
All right. Let's end this on a fun thing.
I'm Metal Geek.
I'm Joe Panther the Third. Woohoo!
And I am Breaux Keller.
And we will see you in the next one.